Hi guys, hope you're all well. We're going to do a full body flow. So when you're ready, stepping onto your mat, or if you're not on a mat, just stepping into a space and we will begin. I've just eaten like half a packet of Skittles, so my energy levels are going to go through the roof in a minute. So stepping with your feet together, palms facing forwards, and just close the eyes. Start to settle the body and just start to breathe deep into the stomach. So as you breathe in, feel the stomach expanding. As you breathe out, feel it releasing. And we're just going to check in with the alignment. So knees are soft. The tailbone's tucking under, and you're lifting all the way up through the crown of the head. So feel yourself lifting tall through the spine, shoulders are dropping down. Still keeping your focus to the breath. When you're ready, on your next inhalation, stretch the arms all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. So knees are soft, let the forehead release down. Inhale to lift halfway. Lengthen through the crown of the head and draw the shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the feet back to your plank. You can lower the knees if you need to as we take our first Chaturanga. So the elbows hug the sides of the body. We lower halfway and then lift into your upward facing dog. So lift the thighs, lift the chest. Pressing back into your downward facing dog. So this is our first downward dog. So start to walk through the legs. Allow yourself to get comfortable into the pose. Feel free to move the body in any way that feels right for you. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's start to tiptoe the feet to the hands and release into your forward fold. So soft knees, forehead releases. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. You can step or hop the feet back to your plank. Drop the knees if you need to as we lower to our Chaturanga. Lifting, upward facing dog. And pushing back, downward facing dog. So you can keep the legs moving. If you feel comfortable, just let the body become still. So press into the whole of the hand, the fingers, the knuckles, and push the hips back behind you. Push the heels back. Don't worry if the heels don't touch the floor. Just keep pushing the hips back. You can close the eyes if you want to. And just let the head release, let the neck release down. So your gaze is towards your knees, your thighs. Deep breaths. Looking to the hands. Step or hop the feet to the front of the mat. Release, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, so a long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop the feet back. Pause here, take a deep breath in. Breathe out as you lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here for 5 breaths. Keep pressing into the whole of the hand. Neck and shoulders are soft. Looking to the hands, hop or step the feet to the front of the mat. Release into your forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. So feet together. Let's sweep the arms underneath us, this time into our chair pose. So we sink the hips down and back. Feel the thighs, the knees pressing together. And you want to tuck the tailbone, so be careful not to let the back arch. Keep tucking the tailbone, sinking the hips down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping, hopping the feet back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to lift the right leg, 3-legged downward dog. Press through the heels and exhale, step the right foot to the right hand. Lower the back knee and come into your low lunge. So sink the hips forwards, let the hips release forwards, bend into that front knee. Keep your gaze forwards and keep lifting into the crown of the head so the spine is long. And then look up to the hands, start to come into a slight back extension. You can start to lean the hands back a little if it feels comfortable, but lift through the chest. Coming back to center. Bring the palms together, lower them to the heart center. We're going to come into a twist. So the left elbow comes to the right knee. And then draw the hands to your heart center. So we're twisting the body round to meet the hands. You can stay here or tuck the back toes and lift the back knee off the floor, but keep the hips low. Keep sinking the hips down. Slowly releasing. Let's come back to center. Take the hands to the floor. You can step back into your downward facing dog, or you can take your flow, your Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Settling the breath. Let the crown of the head draw down towards the floor. Inhale, lifting the left leg, 3-legged downward dog. Step the left foot as you exhale to the left hand. And again, come into that low lunge. So sink the hips forwards, bending into the front knee. And just check that the knee, the ankle are aligned. The knee's not too far over the ankle. When you're ready, looking to the thumbs and coming into that back extension. So lift tall through the chest. Coming back to center. Palms come together. And again, let's twist. So bring the right elbow to the left knee. And then draw the hands to the heart center. You can tuck the toes if you want to and lift the back knee off the floor. Really push the heel back behind you so you lengthen into the right leg. Starting to release. Again, going straight into your downward facing dog or taking your flow in your own time. So we all meet back in our downward facing dog. Take the knees to the floor. We'll come into our child pose, so take the knees wide, toes come to the middle. Just sink the hips back, hands come forwards, forehead releases. And you're really stretching through the upper body, so see if the hands want to walk forwards anymore, and allow the chest to release down to the ground. Let's walk both hands over to the left side. If you're on a mat, try and take them all the way off the mat, so you take a really nice big side stretch into the body. Starting to walk the hands now to the other side. Again, all the way over, releasing the head down. And you're trying to keep the shoulders parallel to the floor. So be careful not to let the left shoulder lift, keep squeezing it down. And then start to bring the hands back to center. Let's start to lift. Draw the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, tucking the toes and push back into your downward facing dog. Let's lift the right leg, three-legged downward dog, and step the right foot to the right hand, coming to your warrior one. So lower the back heel and lift the arms. We bend into the front knee and both hips face forwards. This is our warrior one pose. Let's take a twist here. So take the left arm forwards, the right arm comes back. So really pull that right shoulder back. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, the right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, warrior one, so bend into the front knee. Bring the hands to the hips and lengthen into the front leg. So straighten the front leg, just keeping a slight micro bend of the knee. And then when you're ready, we'll come into our forward fold. So as we come forward, push your weight backwards. Keep pushing the hips behind you. And we're just going to come into a long flat back. So we don't want to go too far down. And you want to keep pushing the right hip back behind you. Keep that front leg long. Squeeze the shoulders back. If you can maintain a long flat back, you can release your fingers to the floor. But we just want to be careful that we don't curl through the spine. We want the spine to stay long. Keep drawing the crown of the head forwards. Keep drawing the chest forwards. Slowly lifting. So bend the front knee, lift the arms, come back into your warrior one. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out as you come down to the floor. Step back and you can go straight to your downward dog or taking your flow. So we lower, Chaturanga, lift, upward dog, pushing back, downward facing dog. Let's lift the left leg, so let's do the other side. Step the left leg to the left hand, warrior one. So lower the back heel, bend into the front knee, shoulders are soft. So let's twist. So the right hand comes forward, the left hand comes back. So squeeze that left shoulder back. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, the left hand comes forwards. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, warrior one. Hands come to the hips. Lengthen into the front leg. Again, hips are level. Hips face forwards. And then when you're ready, come into that fold. So push the left hip back. Keep the hips level. And this side for me feels a lot tighter than the other side. So it's very normal to be tight on one side. So again, a long flat back. Draw the crown forwards. Draw the chest forwards. And if it feels comfortable, if you can maintain the long flat back, bring the fingertips to the floor. But keep lengthening through the spine. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathing out to release. When you're ready, bend the front knee. Lift the arms to your warrior one. So we bend into the front knee. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, bring the hands to the floor. Stepping back to take your flow or to go straight to your downward dog. Settling the breath. Try closing the eyes. And really press the hands into the floor. Push the hips back and feel the belly lifting. Feel the lower back supported. Let's come into our warrior two next. So we're going to lift the right leg, three-legged downward dog. Step the right foot into the middle of the hands. Lower the back heel. And we're going to windmill the arms up to our warrior two. I'm going to face the other way so you can see. Warrior two. So we square ourselves to the sides. So shoulders are square, hips are square. And we just look to our right hand and bend into the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do that again. So inhale, the right arm lifts, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Let's come into our triangle pose. So we straighten the right leg. Still squaring the hips. Reach the right arm forwards and then bring the hand to the top of the shin. The left arm reaches above the head. And be careful not to lean forwards and push the hips back. Keep tucking the hips all the way underneath you. And if you want, you can remove the right hand. Let the right hand hover in front of the leg. And you'll start to feel your obliques really kicking in. Come back to your warrior two. So bend into the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, all the way down to the floor. Stepping back to take your flow. So lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pausing there, keep breathing. Let's do the other side. So the left leg lifts, three-legged downward dog. Step the left foot into the middle of the hands. Lower the back heel, warrior two. So inhale the left hand, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lifting, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Come to your triangle pose, so straightening the front leg. Keep those hips facing the side. And then again, reach the left hand forwards, bringing the hand to the top of the shin, right arm above the head. Really tuck the tailbone and feel the right shoulder drawing back a little. Open the chest. And again, you can remove the left hand. Start to lift, come back to your warrior two. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, take the hands to the floor. Step back to take your final flow. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking to the hands, step or hop the feet to the front of the mat. And let's finish in our chair pose. So feet together and sweep the arms all the way up, sinking the hips down and back. Still tucking the tailbone. Shoulders are soft. When you're ready, lifting all the way up, extended mountain. Bringing the palms together as you exhale. Hands to heart center. Take the hands by your side and we'll just come down to the floor. So rolling back onto your mats. Let's start to wind things down. Got a little hot and sweaty. Rolling back, hug the knees into the chest and just gently rock from side to side. Keeping hold of the right knee, extend the left leg all the way out to the floor. Really press that left thigh down towards the ground as you hug the right knee close to you. Let the shoulders drop down. Let's take the right foot to the top of the left thigh. And use your left hand to guide the knee across the body. Just let the right arm come to the side as we come into our twist. So your hands guiding the knee across. Try and keep the right shoulder towards the floor. So you're really pulling that right shoulder down, twisting through the spine. If you want to turn the head to the right hand, you can. And then slowly roll back to center. Let's bring both knees back towards us. Squeezing the knees in. Take hold of the left knee this time. Extend the right leg all the way out to the floor. Shoulders are soft. And press the thigh down into the ground. Press through the heel of the foot as well so the toes are lifted. Deep belly breaths. When you're ready, let's take the foot to the top of the thigh. Use the right hand to guide the knee across and just let the left arm be wide. Keep squeezing that left shoulder to the floor. Really open through the chest, the front of the shoulder. Realigning the spine. And you can turn the head to the left hand if it feels comfortable. And then coming back to center. Squeeze both knees in. Lift the head, the shoulders, curl into a ball. And then slowly release down. Let's just take a couple of moments to settle the body. So take the palms, arms out to the side, palms facing up. And just lengthen through the legs, so stretch the legs out. And you want to create a bit of a starfish almost. So let the legs be wide, the arms be wide. Toes falling out to the sides. And just breathe deep into the belly. So again, as you breathe in, the stomach rises. As you breathe out, the stomach releases down. Do 3 more big breaths. All the way in, all the way out. Once more. And just take a couple of moments to let your body settle again. Let the breath return to normal. And sometimes it's hard to let the mind switch off, especially with everything that's going on at the moment. But just try and observe your thoughts. Try not to hold on to any thoughts for too long, but just observe your thoughts and notice what's going on inside your mind. Just noticing if the thoughts are positive, negative, or if maybe your mind's quite quiet today. Bringing your focus back to your breath. And just start to bring a little movement to the fingers, the toes. Bending the knees. And then just draw the knees back towards the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs, squeezing the knees in. And then just roll over to your right side. So you can use your right arm as a pillow. And keep the knees hugged close. Just completely roll over onto the side. So let the shoulders curl forwards. Using your hands to help lift you. Make your way to a seated position. You can keep the eyes closed, crossing the legs, palms facing up. Let's bring the hands to our heart center. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Bowing the forehead to the fingers. Again, big breath in, big breath out. Thank you everyone for joining me today, Thursday. As always, any feedback, send me a message, tag me in your posts, tag Anytime Fitness Burn Down, and I will see you all on Monday, 6 o'clock. Thank you.